Still don't get it. Still don't get it. I wonder if it'll actually be useful at some point. I don't know. Anyway, now for the boss I actually have to pay attention to. Although, depending on, this is a fight that can be difficult, but also particularly easy, depending on, like, how much damage you have, what you're using, and RNG, also. Also this, which is, another hunter's tool. In fact, I think the final one I need to call... Oop! Excuse me, I'm fucking explaining something. God! No, it's not the final one, but it's a hunter's tool. One that's one that's awesome, but impractical. As you can see, it takes 7 quicksilver bullets to use, and creates a small star explosion. With most of the... Oh. Do you mind not attacking me, dude? That'd be fancy. Ooh. I can out-juke you! Anyway, let's actually have a look at its description, shall we? You'll see it in action with one of the bosses we're gonna fight in the later section. But, it creates a small explosion with most of the projectiles not actually hitting the target you're trying to kill. But, yeah, it looks pretty. It looks pretty. Long ago, the Healing Church used phantasms to reach a lofty plane of darkness, but failed to make contact with the outer reaches of the cosmos, which I guess you kind of see some of in the Old Hunters DLC, but anyway. The rite failed to achieve its intended purpose, but instead created a small exploding star, now a powerful part of the choir's arsenal. At times, failure is the mother of invention. How wonderful. Now, question, do I want to do it like this, or... I don't know. Trying to think, because this is one of those bosses where locational damage really counts, and in particular in its stupid macaroni head. You'll see what I mean in a bit. And I do thoroughly expect to die at least once in this fight. I have one-shot it before in the sense of gone through, killed it, and moved on, but that's very much dependent on luck, and also considering I'm using a bolt weapon, it might be good, but also it might not be because they might be very resistant to my damage. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell until we actually do it. I have a backup plan if that doesn't work out, but yeah. Look at the damage difference right there. It's rather use Holy Blade. How peculiar. Also very peculiar. That looks like some horrible, disgusting infection somebody would have on a region of their body that I would rather not describe. This is a Briotas, the lost Great One, whose blood has helped make the Healing Church as powerful as it has, and has also kind of been responsible for spreading the scourge of the beasts on a regular basis. It's not the only thing that's been screwing up Yharnam, but it's kind of a big deal. And yeah, it's stuck here by itself, and it's not really responsible for all that's been going on, but it's also something that kind of needs to be dealt with. So, without further ado, hit that macaroni slug!
You fucking talking to me?
Oh fuck. Oh, the fucking charge. The most infamous move, and it just goes right away. Also got a text if you heard that. This is very important business. Like, if somebody's dying, I don't want to hear it. I'm too busy killing bosses in a video game. That's actually pretty good damage. I'll take that. Ooh! Oh, that cheeky charge dot too. Oh, that's a good start. Holy fuck. It might not even get to do most of its actual moves. Let's see, we'll see. I don't actually know what I'm gonna do if this ends up going, okay, it's over. Oh, Jesus. The difference good damage gems do for completely ruining a fight. So yeah, everybody, Arcane builds are completely useless, completely non-viable, and you will never get anywhere in this game with them. So yeah, just fucking throw that shit in the trash. Literally unplayable. But anyway, there is actually something down here now that we've done that. Of course you get the Great East Chalice for going and killing Ebrietus, but most importantly, I suppose, is you get this, which, if you remember, doing Alfred's quest meant that we got our hands on a key item. Why am I searching in my normal items? Oh, okay, hold on a sec. Oh! It's the Nasher himself. Ooh! Okay, this is something completely unrelated to the video, but, if I were a professional, I'd be cutting this as texting. Busy at the moment. Will get back. If I could fucking spell correctly. There we go. Oh, it's a constant challenge for a native English speaker to write in native English because clearly I'm retarded. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, key item. Speaking of being retarded, I was looking at materials all this time. This. What remains of Annalise. Blood Queen of Chaos. Yeah, you can read, say it. This is where you take the remains if you wish to revive her. Time flows in reverse for this scrap of flesh. And suddenly, all of Alfred's work, all the stuff he was so proud of, has just been nullified. Let's go and pay the Queen a visit and see what she has to say for herself. And if I had the Ring of Betrothal, I would show— oh! I think I actually do have it on a separate character, so I might actually do that. But that character is not in— oh. I might do that later. Okay. Anyway. And there we have it. She is just hunky-dory, like nothing ever happened. Ignore all this blood that's just all around the carpet around this area. This big mound of flesh that's just there. All of the blood next to her. It's just, oh, it's fine. Nothing happened. Nothing happened at all.
Closest of kin, bearer of our blood, I welcome thee. What is thy wish?
There is actually a reason I'm doing this, although, to be truthful, it is exclusively for a gesture.
Thy gift pleases us. Let this reward be thine. Indulge thyself in our tainted blood.
Wow, I mean, you might get an infection off of that, but you know, it's no biggie. There we go.
We await thy return, for the honor of Canehurst.
So now, we can be super fucking fancy all the time. Fucking tip the top hat! Oh, it was so good. Oh, the class. But yeah, that's more or less it. I was not expecting to kill Ebrietus that quickly. So, there's also the Chalice Dungeon stuff extras, but that's down to you. I think you don't want to bother with that. Honestly, there's not much in the Chalice Dungeons that's actually particularly interesting, but I just felt like I needed to do it anyway. Next set will be the penultimate area, the Nightmare of Mensis. And that area is particularly fun and horrible in equal measure, so until then, I will tip my top hat your way and bid you adieu.